Alright, Konnichiwa, minasan. What? English. Oh, okay. My bad. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first ever episode of Weekly Asobi. So what Weekly Asobi is we are a news channel, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
News channel, we talk about stuff like Cardfight, Vanguard,
Duel Masters.
Duel Masters, and Build Divide, along with Bright.
Yes, correct.
And
right.
a certain card game that we were supposed to talk about, but
It'll be on hold. It'll be on hold.
please like and subscribe so that you know what's going on in the channel. Alright, so without further ado, let's get on with the Vanguard news channel.
So this week for Vanguard, we have some few card highlights. Because this week is special, we will have cards featuring from both episodes of the anime. Last week and this week. So last week they featured Astra Unica. They featured some of the cards that support Astra Unica. For this week, we have the mysterious Dragon Tree finally revealed. And it's trending all over Twitter. Did you look at Twitter today?
I mean, I look at my Facebook and Twitter and
It's everywhere.
people are getting some weird ideas. I would just say people are getting some weird ideas with how to use the Dragon Tree.
Of course. So we'll go a little bit and touch and go on some of the cards that have been revealed. Firstly, let's talk about the Dragon Tree.
Yes, everyone's waiting for this card,
Yes.
right? Now we finally know the effect.
So basically, the Dragon Tree is grade 10. So you know that you won't be able to write this normally in any deck.
Yeah, of course.
Because we are lacking grades 6, 7, 8, 9. So the Dragon Tree is written only through its own right chain, specifically Griffo Seed. So we'll talk about that maybe next time, or you can look at the card effects because we don't want to give any information that is not fully confirmed. So for the Dragon Tree itself, during your turn, right, the Dragon Tree gets 5,000 power for every Dragon Tree marker on the field. Dragon Tree markers are spawned through all of its support cards, which are one in every nation right now. When it attacks, this card allows you to remove a face-up Calamity card from your right deck. And if you cannot remove any Calamity cards from your right deck, you can activate an over-trigger effect.
So basically, it's just a ticking time bomb.
Yes, it's a ticking time bomb. Once you have finished activating all your Calamity card effects, removing them from the game, then you will activate the over-trigger. And your opponent will know that you're going to activate the over-trigger.
So your opponent either has to save a perfect guard in his hand, and you know what? I'm just going to perfect guard your over-trigger, or
he will suck it up.
yeah, he has to suck it up. Yep. So that's all for the Dragon Tree. Next up, we have Fallen of the Dragon Tree Demon Shredder.
Yes.
Alright, so effect is, it's an auto. When this unit is placed on the rear guard circle, counterblast 1 and choose one of your rear guards without any Dragon Tree markers. Rear guard circles without any Dragon Tree markers and put a Dragon Tree marker. Now the next effect is a X skill and it's a once per turn on the rear guard circle. If your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, Soul Blast 2, choose a grade 1 or less card from your soul, call it to the rear guard circle in the same column as this unit. So,
Yes.
I mean, I don't really play Dark States a lot, but judging from the effect, it looks pretty good.
It looks really good. Like, I've looked at all of the Dragon Tree Fallen units have been released, one for every nation, right? And now we're looking at this, and I think that Dark States really has one of the best triple Rs for this effect. Even if you ignore the fact that, let's say you're not going to play a Dragon Tree deck, you can even play this card. You can retrieve a Brainwash Solar that was soul charged into your soul. It's pretty useful. I think that this is it's actually more or less something quite splashable in most of the Dark States decks.
Well, if it's a splashable card, I can foresee that it's going to be quite an expensive card, so just...
Yeah, we'll just think about this when it's released.
Next up, we have, I think a lot of you have been looking forward to this. I think personally, I've also looked forward to this because it's
Beautiful card art.
yeah, it's a beautiful card with a very beautiful girl on it. So
Yep.
we all like our cute girls on cards. So anyway, off to the effect. Auto on the Vanguard circle. When a trigger unit is so blasted for the cost of this unit's ability, choose one of your units and it gets power plus 5,000 until end of turn. The second effect is auto Vanguard circle. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, cause Soul Blast 3, bind all of the critical triggers so blasted for this cost, and perform all of the following according to the number of critical triggers in your bind zone.
Yep.
So if you have one or more, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. Two or more, this unit gets critical plus 1 until end of that turn, end of that battle, sorry. And 3 or more, this unit gets drive plus 1 until end of that battle. you know, at this point, I really think that Bushido just like to give critical and drive to every single unit.
Correct, yes. For something that is very whimsical, magical kind of stuff, it looks very mystical. The effects are very straightforward. It's critical, extra drive checks, and it retires your opponent's cards. A lot of pluses in this one card. Although you might have to sacrifice critical triggers.
I mean, they're returning back a critical trigger, extra critical back to you, so I don't see what's
that is true.
So it's a constant 2 crates with a constant 3 drive checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, why not just put extra drive checks in every single clan, right? Why not?
I've seen some rumors going around that people are intending to play this deck with critical trigger as the starter.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah,
honestly, that's not a
I
bad
think
idea.
it's pretty good.
Next card.
Yes, Clean Sweep Dragon. This one was reviewed today in the anime episode. Oh, it will be 2 days later after when this thing goes up. The effect is once per turn, if you have Persona Road this turn, counterblast 1, choose a total of up to 3 rear guards between you and your opponent. Alright, and you and your opponent will put them into the soul. This card gets plus 5,000 power for every card put into the soul. This card is another way to retire your opponent's cards.
Wait, let me get this right. Counterblast 1 and choose any of your own rear guards
Or your
opponent's rear guards, and up to 3 of them, and put them into
the soul.
the soul.
Yes.
So basically, I can just retire anything I want from my opponents.
Correct. 3. Or you can so charge anything that you don't want on the field into your soul.
Back in my days, I was counterblasting 2 to retire grade 2 or higher unit, man.
Blaster Blade, nostalgia.
So with all the counterblasting, you know, counterblast reduction, all these kind of things, retiring for free. As of now, off to the tournaments for Cardfight Vanguard in Singapore. Alright, for tournaments, we have first off our special fight pack, the 2023
Volume 1. First one.
First one, that's right. There we go. Right, look at that. Look at that. Alright, so what this pack has is Majesty Lord Blaster boost.
Finally boosting a deck that you play.
And the
Dragonic Overlord one.
Dragonic Overlord one?
Yeah, there's a Dragonic Overlord one. So basically what it does is that it allows you to put an Overlord from your drop zone into your soul. So you can write into the end, and then you can put the Overlord into your soul.
That's one fast way you can?
Yep.
I think I heard somewhere that there was a Phantom Blaster Overlord boost.
Yeah, I think that...
Was it this pack?
Yeah, it should be together with this.
Alright, so you've heard the man. This is the pack to find.
Important pack.
So go off to your local tournaments, win, participate, and you get packs. For those of you that are more interested in the premium, I'm playing premium, right? We have 2 very special cards for you. These 2 premium series promo cards, right? There are 4 our dear Royal Paladins and Murakumo. Look at that. Look at those cards. Murakumo, and the Royal Paladin ones. Next, Weiss Schwarz. Weiss Schwarz. We do not have any products for Weiss Schwarz, unfortunately. However, we are still providing support for your shop tournaments. So that's why here we have the shop tournament February PR pack for the 15th anniversary.
Yes.
You guys can have a look over here. This shiny foil pack. Okay, it's not foil, but the packaging
pack is
foil.
very shiny.
Yes. Not only that, but for those of you that like to play Heaven Burns Red and Key, we have your 2 title card promos. So your local shop should be running them. They should be giving this out as your promos. I'm not too sure whether they are participation or they are winners, but it's up to your shop actually. So we won't know anything until you've asked your shop, inquire with your shops, okay? Alright, that's all for Weiss Schwarz. Next up, Duel Masters.
Duel Masters.
Duel Masters.
Yes.
Alright, Duel Masters.
Are you ready to say the name of the booster? It's
Okay.
a mouthful.
Duel Masters. Right, for those of you that have played Duel Masters before, you probably played the English version, but unfortunately this time we do not have the English version.
Yep.
But we do have official support from our dear friends at Takara Tomy. And they are providing us with promo packs and tournament supports as well.
Correct.
Yes, our next booster will be Okay, EX booster. Right.
EX
The next EX booster. Not a mainline booster, but it's still a very good booster. The DM22, EX2.
Alright.
Heroes Dark Side Pack, the Kirifudas of Darkness.
Yay! Something to note about the this booster set is that all of the cards are part darkness. All of it.
All of it.
Yes, part darkness.
Part darkness. So there's going to be fire darkness, water light darkness.
Yes.
Everything is
correct.
just darkness.
Everything's just darkness. Yes,
Right.
of course.
Okay.
The
great.
pack will also feature this special rarity called Hero Rare. So Hero Rare will have card art that will feature the ace cards together with the character that uses them. For example, we have two cards that we can name out. One is Jushin Emperor, Abyssal Darkness, which is used by the protagonist of the Wind Era, Wind Kirifuda. So the second card art for the Hero Rare that has been released is Super Necro Dragon Dark of the Luna, which will feature Luna Kozuki, which is from Shobu Era.
Shobu era. That's a good throwback right there.
That is very long ago.
That's very long ago. Looking forward to see her again.
Yes.
Right. Up, we have some, in a way, leaked cards. I mean, if you look at your posters that you can see around your shops, you can see that there are two cards printed on the poster itself. The first one would be Brex Zone X Forbidden Lightning Sonic. The second card is the Jushin Emperor Abyssal Darkness, which of course you said before,
Yes.
will have that Hero Rare.
Yes. Hero Rare.
Yeah, Hero Rare. Should be up on the screen sometime now. You can see the effects of both of these cards right now.
I think that the Forbidden Lightning Sonic looks pretty promising if you look at it. The invasion allows you to constantly seal your opponent's cards. Every time you put it in the battle zone, you seal one of your opponent's cards. Always the lowest one. So
Right.
every time you attack with a Darkness or Fire command, you can actually invade.
Well, I mean, it's Duel Masters, so we will have some over the edge effects coming out, and always on and out. You know, that's how Duel Masters works. They are just like listening on kids, and they're like, yes, that's right. That's a good effect.
That's a good effect.
That's a good effect. Let's put it in.
Alright. But we like that. We like that in the card game. I think it's quite fun. It makes it very fun, very fast, I think.
Well, not when the card effect states like if you have like 10 or more hand, I win the game. Alright, so anyway, with that aside, next up we have Build Divide. So Build Divide, we have some cards to show you guys here. These are mostly the SR cards and the UR cards that are more notable, more of the staple cards in your deck. And as you can see here, it's BTO8, which is supposed to boost our two trial decks here. As you can see, dun dun, our trial decks. Ta-da. Yes, one is for the Audio Sakura Blades of War, and the other one is supposed to be some like warrior princess kind of thing, guy girl. Honestly, I'll probably go for the girl either ways, but for Build Divide, we have tournaments that are being run all over the country. We have, first up, our Full Metal Alchemist title card promos. We have the non-foil one, and then we have the very, very shiny foil ones.
Very, very shiny.
Very, very shiny. But unfortunately, I mean, if those of you that watch Full Metal Alchemist, I don't think you'll like where this is going. Alright, you can take a look at those, because it might be the last and only time you see it. Aside from the Full Metal Alchemist title card promos, we have also your regular monthly shop promos.
Shop promo.
Your shop promos, we have first off the non-foil version, and then we have the foil version. Right? Foil them look nice.
Look really, really nice.
Honestly, they look. Honestly,
Build Divide foils look really good.
yes, Build Divide cards are actually very, very good quality. You know, they're great quality. So, all right. Next up, we have Build Divide Bright. What the?
I'm averting my eye.
Ugh. Well, okay. So this is why they told me to bring sunglasses.
They didn't tell me anything.
Build Divide Bright, we have, I think all of you have been waiting for this, Licorice Recoil. They've reviewed some cards for Chisato, our dear Chisato. My dear Chisato. Bright girl, very bright girl.
Very bright.
Cheerful. As you can see, it should be up on your screen anytime soon. You can see that the cards looking very cute. Very, very cute Chisato.
The art is very nice. The framing of the cards is also very nice.
You know, honestly, I'm very impressed with their bright cards. You know, good quality, good pictures, overall. You know, maybe it's time for some of you to get into Build Divide Bright as well. You know, your favorite anime might be coming out with it. You know, like
never know.
Neo Automata. I remember Neo Automata, was it?
Neo is coming out?
Yeah, Neo is coming out. Neo Automata is coming out for Bright, along with, I think some of you might like this, Bocchi the Rock. Bocchi the Rock, man.
Bocchi the Rock fans. A lot of them.
Yes, best anime of the season. With that out of the way, we have nothing much else for Build Divide Bright, aside from product announcements. But also don't forget, those of you that are interested in Build Divide, there might be a title that most of you might be interested in. It's a very popular title. Want to make a guess? Want to make a guess?
Is it somewhere on the table?
It's somewhere goes. I mean, it's somewhere on the table. Yes. Oh. So popular, very very popular. Has a lot of games.
Has a lot of games.
Has a lot of games. It's a game.
I wonder.
All right. So for those of you that could not guess it, and even with the product placement that we have made, the series coming out for Build Divide will be SAO, Sword Art Online.
Very hype.
Very hype. Personally, I'm looking forward to it as well. Can't wait to open the booster, the trial decks. I don't think there's a trial deck, but there will be a booster for it. And I can't wait to play with it. Yeah, can't wait to play with the boosters and the cards. So with that, we have come to the end of our card segment.
Yep.
Yes. Those of you that might know, our BTO9 booster for Vanguard is coming this week.
Yes. Coming this week.
This Friday, 3rd February. It's coming on 3rd February 2023, this year.
Yep.
Right? Those cards that we introduced on top, Dragon Tree Invasion cards, they're all going to be inside that booster.
Yes, correct. All of them.
Honestly, we can't wait to see these cards in tournaments so that we can get some
ideas,
you know, you can see some ideas.
We want to see what you guys are cooking at home with the Dragon Tree stuff.
Hopefully something good.
I'm sure all of you have ideas already.
We are also opening the BTO9 booster for us as well. Yes, we're opening.
We're opening?
Yeah, we're opening. Those of you that are interested to find out what we are opening and what we will open, you can check out our video that will be up on Friday itself.
Yes.
Yes, the day the booster officially releases.
We will have the video up.
We will have it up. So, with that done, you can check out our YouTube channel here. Here. I don't know.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Then the like and subscribe might be somewhere around here. You know?
Maybe? Not sure.
I don't know. So, anyway, you can just like, subscribe, check out our YouTube channel down
there. Here. I forgot.
I don't, but anyway, so we got nothing else. With that, just stay tuned to us. Alright, bye bye.